Money Day, guys and girls. You're here with your host, Pastor Pips, bringing you this week's market outlook. And as we always do, guys, make sure to check out the website, www.lakecapital.co.uk. Make sure to start your trading career here. Now, let's move over to the economic calendar as we always do. Monday coming in swiftly. We do have GDP for the yen. Tuesday, RBA minutes for the Aussie. Industrial production for the yen again. Average earning index, and also claim account change for the pound. New Zealand, sorry, not New Zealand, apologies. German economic sentiment for the euro coming at 10 a.m. with PPI for the dollar to finish off Tuesday. Wednesday, we have CPI for the pound, core retail sales with also retail sales for the USD, core CPI for the CAD. Governor Bailey speaking later on with some inflation report hearings for the pound. Lagarde speaking for the euro at 3 p.m. with, as we always do on a Wednesday, 3:30 with crude oil inventories for the USD. Now, Thursday, we have employment change for the Aussie coming in very, very early in the morning. CPI for the euro, autumn forecast statement for the pound, building permits and initial jobless claims for the dollar. To finish off Thursday, we have Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. And as we always do on a Friday, or shall I say for the last trading day of the week, we have retail sales for the pound. We have Lagarde speaking later on with existing home sales. So guys, those are the main high impact news, of course, for us to keep an eye out for. Now, let's take a look at the charts and let's see what's been happening. So in terms of setups, guys, there isn't anything that's kind of panning out at the moment. I do believe that we are out of sync for a lot of pairs. Especially when we do look at the indices. Friday, we did see the indices actually give us a very, very big push. Realistically, we were actually looking for this to continue down lower. But of course, the news, drove price higher. And now we're sitting inside of this daily imbalance. Now, yes, we are technically still inside of the weekly candle. So yes, price can potentially do something. However, the next two areas that I'm looking at is going to be this daily candle here and the daily LB candle that we reacted out of also. Now, looking inside of this area, I do kind of expect the market to actually keep on slowly progressing higher if we don't get a pullback early on in the week. I would be interested to see what happens at this candle at 4061.5. Now, US 30 does not actually even look similar to the S&P. Like I said, a lot of things are out of sync right now, and that's perfectly a-okay. So with US 30 actually taking out this daily candle, this was the area where we're suggesting or potentially looking at some sells. The sells did happen. We pushed back into the area, we pushed down, and of course, we've now blown past it. Now, we do have this daily area. However, of course, we do have some more areas of imbalance that price hasn't potentially or is potentially likely to go up and fill the area. Now, yes, even though the market is still, rallying higher and higher, and it seems to just keep holding these higher prices, I do still believe that overall we are still bearish. There's no real reason in terms of when we look at the economy of the world and everything that's going on for markets and prices to be heading up higher. So I do believe we are pushing up to higher prices to potentially get a much larger short. I do believe that we can take out these lows that we made earlier on this year. So let's move on to NASDAQ. So when we look at NAS 100, it is a lot lower than the other two. So especially when we look at the S&P 500 and US 30, I am still going to be looking at this weekly LB here, see what price can do inside of this zone. However, if this does keep on progressing, I will have to look at this daily area, a little bit similar to the S&P, in that regard. However, I'm kind of just wanting to take it and it would be a good thing to take it day by day and to see what the price action lays ahead of us. There's no real crazy news releases, maybe potentially jobless claims, where the market can actually give us some big moves from. So yeah, for now, it looks like we are going to be heading up higher. Coming off of GU, so last week, I did actually call this GU long. It was a very, very great move. So, for the people that were on the live stream, I also did post inside the Discord channel. You were fully able to take advantage of this 2 hour eye candle push to the upside. Now, as I take a look at the higher time frames, okay, realistically on the weekly here, this was an area where price could have held to take out the low. But now that we are pushing up higher, that's absolutely a-okay. We can see there is a little bit of weekly imbalance sitting inside of here. And of course, it's weekly up candle as well. So, if all else fails and price continues to push up higher, I would be expecting a move around this price level at 1.20400 level for us to potentially get a short. Now, if we do actually start to break this, then we need to contemplate potentially this actually pulling back down and heading up higher. Now, I don't think that is the most likely thing to happen. And as I said earlier, kind of need to take it day by day. So yeah, this is, most likely to just slowly trickle up higher. If we can get like a much deeper retracement, take out some of these buyers from last week, that would be great. That would be, ideal. However, there isn't anything that is screaming out and is clear for the time being. So guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And with that being said, you're the vibes is lit side. And remember, every day is money day. Peace.